United Stadium with Ayr United Assistant Manager Steven Whitaker, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions. What are your top three most memorable games as a player?
Top three. Firstly, it would be the quarter-final of the UEFA Cup when I played for Rangers against Sporting Lisbon.
Yep.
We managed to get in the semi-final with a 2-0 victory, and I managed to score the second goal in that tie, which a lot of Rangers fans talked to me about that moment. It was probably my highlight of my kind of Rangers career.
Yeah.
So that would be the first one, getting there. Probably my first start for Scotland was against Holland at Hampden. We got beat 1-0 in the game, but it was just kind of an honour. I'd played 2 substitute performances before that, but it was only for like 10 or 20 minutes. So to get my first start was special. Pulling on the Scotland jersey, a special moment for any player. It's what kids dream of. So that was a real special one. And then probably just winning my first trophy. Won my first trophy with Hibs. The year I left, we managed to win the CIS Cup, so that was, again, a special moment.
Okay. What was it like as a Rangers player having to face your best mate Scott Brown in Old Firm derbies?
We've got asked that a lot. I think we speak daily, but on the build up to an Old Firm, it's like silence. There's that respect of he's trying to do his bit for his team and I'm trying to do it for mine. So and then the battle happens on the pitch, and then after it we go back to normal. So I think we just got into that routine, and it was kind of quite easy to do.
Okay. Who's the best player you've played with and against?
Played a lot of good players at Rangers. Jelic springs to mind, or Steve Davis. Was a great player. He was a great player for Rangers over many years. He used to play in front of me in the midfield when I was a fullback, and he made me look a better player with his passing range and his intelligence. So, and then Jelic was just an all-round, really good striker. I'd probably say they two. And against probably my time in the Premier League, I played against top-class players. I always remember playing against Hazard and the Chelsea team that were really good that season, and he was just phenomenal. His acceleration over 3 or 4 yards, he left you for dead. But luckily, I got a little bit of help from my teammates in those situations as well.
Okay. What does a typical match day look like for you as assistant manager at Ayr
United? Match days are, I don't say relatively quiet. A lot of the planning's done in the week. So again, we're in early before the players, just making sure that we're happy with what's going on. And if there's any little details that we maybe need to speak to certain individuals, then we'll do that. Obviously, that when the opposition team come in, you then start planning maybe some set plays and how things are going to look from there. So a little bit